Hey guys, welcome to week 3. This has been a lot of fun putting these videos together. We're learning a lot, hopefully, by doing these a couple of times a week, each class, right? Our goal should be at least 4 classes a week. That's a lot of content and a lot of learning that we can be doing. With your time, have mom and dad, have your brother and sister, have your spouse, have anyone do these with you. It's a lot more fun to do them with someone else than just by yourself. As you've seen, we've used paddles, we've used bats, we have bags. We have all of those things for sale here. So when we say go grab your paddles and a partner, if you have a partner but no paddles, we can get you some. Send us an email, info@bigskymartialarts.com. We'll set up a time and we can get a pair of those to you if you guys want to come purchase them. Or bats, or even the big kicking bags if you want to go that route also. Again, this is week 3. We know we're getting long in here, but we're going to have so much more fun going forward. Keep trying to do these classes as much as you can. Alright guys, I know that we have a lot of free time right now. That shouldn't be spent on our bottoms or playing video games or just kind of wasting it, right? Through this whole thing, we need to have a goal. We need to have a goal for what life looks like after this. What it looks like 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 2 months from now. Whenever this ends, we need to have a goal and figure out what that looks like for us. So for Taekwondo, we need to see if that's the next belt, or if that's mastering a form or a kicking set, or becoming better at doing a double kick like Mr. Eagleton, or just being able to do most kicks like Mr. Bullock with his knee. Right? We need to have a goal though, so we need to be looking ahead. We need to come out at the end of this ahead of where we are currently. So whether that is being in better shape, again, or having a better poomsae, or getting your next belt, we can do that. We can put you in the best position to go for your next belt. We need to be focused on this. Let's create a goal, write it down, and go for it every day, okay?
Check!
Sir.
Kuge!
Sir.
Taekwondo!
Courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit, sir.
How do we lead?
By example, sir.
Welcome to class number 2. Today we're going to start off with some 45-second drills. Everyone down for star side planks. So we're going to be here on a side plank, jump up like this, and then back down. Try not to fall over.
Sir.
Go! Same thing. Again, try not to fall over.
Sir. Sir.
Ha!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Ha!
Hey! 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 Hey!
Ha!
Hey! Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Come on! Good job, guys. Next up is leg lifts. Just like we normally do, hands underneath your bottoms. Push your legs straight up to 90 degrees.
Sir.
Keep
Sir.
those abs tight. Go!
Hey!
Ha!
Hey! 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 Hey! Hey!
Ha!
Hey! Hey!
Ha!
Hey!
Ha! Come on! Next up, diamond push-ups. When we're doing these, it's mainly focusing on those triceps. So we have to be here, push all the way down, touch your chest, all the way back up.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Sir.
Up! this, we're gonna be here, step forwards, drop the knee, touch it, real light, then come back up, other side. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
You guys got me saying yes, sir? We're here, arms up, go. Back, back,
Hey, hey,
back,
hey, hey,
back,
hey, hey,
back,
hey, hey,
back,
hey, hey, hey,
back,
hey, hey,
back,
hey, hey,
back,
hey, hey,
back,
hey,
come on.
sir,
Next one is scissor kicks. So just like we do normal leg lifts, we're here, only one is up, and we switch every single time.
yes, sir,
Go.
hey, hey,
Back,
hey, hey,
back,
hey,
back,
hey, hey,
back,
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 hey, hey,
back,
hey,
back,
hey,
back,
hey,
back, back, back. Come on.
sir,
Good job, guys. Everyone stand up.
yes, sir,
Check.
sir,
Create.
sir,
Stretching up.
sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
That's it.
여섯,
Look up.
여덟,
Yeru.
여덟,
Up.
하나,
Yo.
요,
Stretching down.
sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
Yes it.
여섯,
Look up.
여덟,
Yeru.
일곱,
Up.
하나,
Yo.
요,
Bring legs out wide.
sir,
Stretching right.
sir,
Keeping those legs straight.
sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
Yes it.
여섯,
Look up.
여덟,
Yeru.
일곱,
Up.
하나,
Yo.
요,
And switch.
sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
Yes it.
여섯,
Look up.
여덟,
Yeru.
일곱,
Up.
하나,
Go.
요,
Into a horse riding stretch.
sir,
Elbows pushing knees out.
sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
Yes it.
여섯,
Look up.
여덟,
Yeru.
일곱,
Up.
하나,
Go.
요,
Put your hands behind heels.
sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
Yes it.
여섯,
Look up.
여덟,
Yeru.
일곱,
Up.
하나,
Go.
요,
In the split as far as you can go.
sir,
Go a little bit further.
sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
Yes it.
여섯,
Look up.
여덟,
Yeru.
일곱,
Up.
하나,
Yo.
요,
Yohana.
요 하나,
Yo go.
요 둘,
Yo set.
요 셋,
Yo net.
요 넷,
Yo that's it.
여섯,
Sit back.
sir,
Reaching forward as far as you can go.
sir,
Every time we count, go just a little bit further.
yes, sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
Yes it.
여섯,
Look up.
여덟,
Yeru.
일곱,
Aha.
하나,
Yo.
Yo.
Hold it.
sir,
Hana.
하나,
Go.
둘,
Set.
셋,
Net.
넷,
That's it.
다섯,
Bring legs into dragonflies.
sir,
Rocking your knees to the sides a little bit.
sir,
Feet feet as close as your body as you can.
Yes, sir.
Down. Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dasi.
Dasi.
Yasi.
Yasi.
Gap.
Gap.
Yaru.
Yadu.
Aha.
Aha.
Yo.
Yo.
Bring your feet out a little bit. Push
Sir.
it forwards.
Sir.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dasi.
Dasi.
Yasi.
Yasi.
Gap.
Gap.
Yaru.
Yadu.
Aha.
Aha.
Yo.
Yo.
Into a hurdler stretch.
Sir.
One knee is bent, other knee is straight. Using both hands. Bring your body off and reach forwards.
Sir. Sir.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dasi.
Dasi.
Yasi.
Yasi.
Gap.
Gap.
Yaru.
Yadu.
Aha.
Aha.
Yo.
Yo.
And switch.
Sir. Sir.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dasi.
Dasi.
Yasi.
Yasi.
Gap.
Gap.
Yaru.
Yadu.
Aha.
Aha.
Yo.
Yo.
And now both feet out.
Sir.
Grab your toes.
Sir.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Yo.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dasi.
Dasi.
Yasi.
Yasi.
Gap.
Gap.
Yaru.
Yadu.
Aha.
Aha.
Yo.
Yo.
On your feet.
Sir.
Turn around facing forwards.
Sir.
Come back around.
Sir.
Check.
Sir.
Create.
Sir.
Good job, guys. Go get some water. 2 minutes. Get back to where you were. Next up, we're doing a little bit more of a workout.
Sir.
Welcome back from your water break, guys. Now we're going to start doing some horse riding stance, but a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit harder than what we normally do, all right?
Sir. Sir.
Check.
Sir. Sir.
Create.
Sir.
Horse riding stance. Chewy.
Hey.
We're going to start off 2 down blocks. Then we're going to do 2 push-ups. Then we're going to go down block, out to in block, out to in block, 4 push-ups. All of those plus 2 upper blocks at the very end, and then 6 push-ups. And then we're going to do it all over again with sit-ups. Do it all over one more time with leg lifts.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Is everyone ready?
Sir. Sir.
Even you guys at home, you guys got to be ready.
Yes, sir. Sir.
1. Back.
Hey.
Back up.
Hey.
2. Down block, out to in block, 4 push-ups.
Sir.
2, 3, back.
Hey.
Down block, out to in, rising block, push-ups. 1, 2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
5,
Hey.
6. And then back
Hey.
up. Same thing, 2 down blocks, 1, 2, and then now down for sit-ups.
Sir. Sir.
Here. 1, 2 punches.
Hey.
Back down. 2 punches.
Hey.
On your feet.
Sir. Sir.
Still in a good horse riding stance. Now we're gonna go down block, out to in, down for 4 sit-ups.
Sir.
Back to here. 1, 2,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4.
Hey.
Strong punches. Back in the feet.
Sir.
Good horse riding stance. Down block, out to in, rising block. Now what we're gonna do 6 sit-ups.
Sir.
1,
Hey.
get by. 2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4. Strong punches.
Hey.
5,
Hey.
6.
Hey.
On your feet.
Sir.
Now we're doing same thing with leg lifts. So here, down blocks. 1, 2, down for leg lifts.
Sir.
1.
Hey. 2. Hey.
Back on your feet.
Good.
Horse riding stances. Down block. Shape are good. Down block. Out to in. Back down for leg lifts.
Sir.
1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4.
Hey.
Back on your feet.
Sir.
Same thing. Down block. Out to in. Rising block. Down for 6 leg lifts.
Sir.
1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
5,
Hey.
and 6.
Hey.
Back on your feet.
Sir.
We're gonna do one last one where we do all of our down blocks, but instead of just the So one exercise, we're going to do all three. We're going to combine them. So we're here, down block, doing it with me. Then we're down for push-ups. 1, 2, over sit-ups. 1, 2, leg lifts. Down. 1, 2, stand back up. Now we're going down block, out to in, back down for everything. But now we're doing 4. So it's down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for leg lifts. Same amount. We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on the feet. One more. Down block, out to in as strong as you can. Rising block, everything 6 times now. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over leg lifts. Last one, make it count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on your feet. Check. Premier. Chitty. This next one, similar to what we did in horse riding stance, we're going to be on our guarding stance. We're going to go snap kick, back, 2 squats. And we're going to do that 3 times on each leg, alright? 1, snap kick, 1 squat, 2 squats, back, 2, snap kick, back, 1, 2, 3, snap back, 1, 2. Now other side to your feet. Same thing. 1, snap kick. 1, 2, back 2, snap kick. 1, 2, 3, snap kick. Back 1, 2. Switch feet. Next up, same thing. We're gonna go snap kick, but we're add on into our crescent kick. So then we're gonna do our 2 squats. All right?
Yes, sir.
1, snap kick, crescent kick. Make sure you bend that knee. 1, 2, back up. 2, snap kick, super kick. 1, 2, 3. Now on this side, same thing. Snap kick, crescent kick. 1, 2, 2. Snap kick, crescent kick. 1, 2. Back over here, last one on this side. Snap kick, crescent kick. Back here, squat 1, squat 2. Switch feet. Now we're gonna go here, snap kick and back, crescent kick just like we did, but then we're gonna add on a roundhouse kick, right? This is kick set number 1, right? Then we're gonna go back, 2 squats, same thing. 1, snap kick, crescent kick, roundhouse kick. Back up, 1, 2. Very good. Do it again. 1. Back. 1, 2. Again on the side. Snap kick. Crescent kick. Roundhouse kick. Back over here. 1, 2. Switch feet. So same thing now on this side. Snap kick and back. Crescent kick. Bend that knee. Roundhouse kick. Get over. Back over here. 2 squats. 1, 2. Get back over the same side. Snap kick and back. Crescent kick. Roundhouse kick. Same thing. 1, 2. We're here. Last one. Snap kick. Crescent kick. Roundhouse kick. Back over here. 2 squats. Very good. Feet. So now we did kick and set number 1. Now we're going to do kick and set number 2. We do our fast kick, then we do our roundhouse kick. We're here, 2 squats, then we're going to slide back a little bit so we're still on our spot. 1, snap kick,
Hey.
fast kick, round kick. My bad.
Hey.
2 squats.
Hey.
Put it back with your squat. 2, fast kick,
Hey.
round kick. Here, 2 squats.
Hey.
2,
Hey.
back up.
Sir.
Fast kick,
Hey.
round kick.
Hey.
2, right? 2 squats.
Hey.
And back. Fast kick, round kick.
Hey.
2 squats. 1,
Hey.
2.
Hey.
Back up. Last one on this side. Fast kick,
Hey.
round kick. Here, 1,
Hey.
2.
Hey.
Here, switch your feet.
Sir.
Now we're on this side, right? Same thing. Fast kick,
Hey. Hey.
round kick.
Hey.
2 squats. 1,
Hey.
2.
Hey.
Back.
Sir.
2.
Hey.
Fast kick, round kick.
Hey.
2 squats. 1,
Hey.
2.
Hey.
Back. Fast kick,
Hey.
round kick.
Hey.
2 squats. 1,
Hey.
2.
Hey.
You got 2 left.
Sir.
Fast kick, round kick.
Hey.
2 squats. 1,
Hey.
2.
Hey.
Last one. Make it count. Make
Sir.
it swing fast.
Hey.
Fast kick, round kick.
Hey.
Turn in. 1,
Hey.
2.
Hey.
Very good. Pearl, back to spots.
Sir.
Good job, guys. Check.
Sir.
Good game.
Sir.
Go get another quick drink of water. 2 minutes. Next up, we're going to be doing some footwork.
Sir.
Check.
Sir.
Good game.
Sir.
All right, guys. Now we're going to do something a little bit different that a lot of you guys most likely have never done before. Okay? We're going to do what's called a back stance. Senior yellow belts, you guys have done this. All right? It's in your form. Everyone else has not done this. Okay? So what we do with our back stance, I want you to take your feet, put them together. Okay?
Sir.
Do it with me. We're going to take one foot and rotate it 90 degrees. So I'm on this little X right here on the mat. One foot is going on this line, other foot is going to be facing this line. Back foot is going to slide back just out of shoulder length. So, okay, so if I'm doing it to the side, it's just wide over my shoulders, right? With a front stance, it's shoulder width and it's long, right? And it's not on the line. With a back stance, we're going to be on the line. With that front stance, we always tell you to stay off that line and that it's not very balanced, right? With that back stance, it will be. When we do this, one foot is facing this way, it keeps us balanced, right? Other foot is facing straight forwards. So here we can do blocks out of this, we can do strikes out of this. But this is mainly a defensive move, okay?
Sir.
When you do this, 60% of the weight is going to be on your back foot. Not 100% on one foot, not 100% on the other foot. I should be able to pick this leg up, right? Most of the weight is on this leg, but not all of it. Okay?
Sir.
So when we do this, both knees are going to be bent, not one straight and one bent. We're here, bent a little bit more than this one. And when we do this, block. We're here. Sir, right? We shouldn't do any sort of block out of this stance, but it is defensive. So if I'm ever in an altercation with someone and I am, say, a little bit slower than they are, they come in, I can automatically be here with back stance. So it's a very defensive move, and it comes back just enough so that you will have time to be able to do that defensive block, right? When we're here, we do our block, and then we step forward and we can do a strike, or we can step out and do a strike, right? But when we do this, it needs to be defensive. But in Taekwondo, in almost every single one of your forms, we do a defensive motion and then a offensive motion, right?
Yes, sir.
And again, when we're here, the hips are a little bit turned, right? They're not straight forwards like in a front stance, they're a little bit turned. Again, these feet need to be 90 degrees, not one and not both facing the same way, not both this way. This is a horse riding stance, right? One foot is forward, one foot is to the side. Does everyone got it?
Yes, sir.
So, we're going to do a little bit of how you would do this in any sort of way, shape, or form, okay? So
Yes,
over
sir.
here, I want everyone to take your hands. If you've got your belt on, put them behind your belt. And all we're going to do is be in a front stance, step forwards, your feet come together, and as you're coming forwards, your now back foot turns to that 90 again, right? And this other foot is going to be straight forwards on that line. Hands are still in your belt. Step back, do the same thing. We need to be in that back stance, right? This is why it's called a back stance, because most of the weight is on that back foot, because it is going back, right?
Sir.
It's defensive. Step forwards, same thing. We wouldn't normally step forwards into a back stance, but we still can. So we're here, most of that weight's on the back leg, right? 90 degrees between the two. Step back, same thing. Come together, back stance. Very good. Making sure, again, we don't want our feet to be facing the same way. I see a lot of the little bit higher up belts, and even the senior yellow belts doing this, but their feet are either facing this way, or both of them are facing this way. That is incorrect. Okay? We need to have good technique, even with our stances. Blocks, stances, everything needs to have good technique in taekwondo, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that's how we get our power. Do it a few more times. You're here, hands are back behind you in your belt. Step forwards into your back stance. Make that 90-degree turn. Back, same thing. They come together. Back stance. Very good. 2 more times. We're here. And again, you don't normally step forwards into a back stance. Normally it's back, right? That's why it's called back stance. Sir. Now what I want you guys to do is we're here in a down dog. We step forwards into your back stance, into a down dog. And it will feel weird when you're going forwards doing your down block in the back stance, because again, this isn't normally what we would do. When we step back, same thing, chamber that down block. We're here, back stance. Very good. This will feel a lot better when you do it. Another thing, just like in your front stances, you shouldn't be able to see your toes, right?
Sir.
I can't see my toes on this one. I can't see my toes on this one.
Sir.
This one is bent, right? So here, show your down block. Step forwards, same thing, bring it up. Check that back stance.
Sir.
This way and this way, right? Step back, same thing, chamber that down block. Boom, super strong, right?
Yes, sir.
Step forwards, we're here, chamber it. Down, very good. Stronger though, right?
Yes,
We're
sir.
here, chamber it. Check your back stance. It is wide on your shoulders, right? Very good, guys. That is your introduction to back stance. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to be focusing on that a little bit more whenever we do it. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Check.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, so this week we're going to focus on our back kick. It's really important for all levels that we have a good back kick. All the way from white belts, don't really know how to do a back kick, all the way up through black belts, which back kick is a really important part, right? So what we're going to do is find yourself a pole. You probably don't have a pole in the middle of your house. But go find the wall, put one hand on it, and then you're going to put one foot parallel with the wall. That means in the same direction as the wall. So if the wall runs this way, go ahead and put your foot in the same direction as that. First drill, we're going to bring our knee up. It doesn't have to be all the way up by your chest, but just off the ground. You're going to have your base foot parallel with the wall. And the first drill is you're going to rotate so you're facing towards the wall. That's going to be perpendicular, so you want to be pointed towards the wall. That's the first one. So we're going to do this 10 times. Again, it's important when we rotate our back kick that our base foot rotates with us. So, 1, you're going to go and it faces towards the wall. Then back to parallel, same direction as the wall. 2, and again, you're just focusing on the rotation of the foot. Nothing else. You just want your knee off the ground so your other foot isn't doing anything. 3, and watch your foot. Also, that's important. If I don't look, and then my foot doesn't go all the way, right? That's part of the back kick. We want to make sure it rotates all the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, look at your foot. Make sure you see where it's going. 9. And last one, 10. Perfect. So the next part is we have to make sure that our knee is up around our waist level. When we do a back kick, we want to make sure it doesn't scoop up from underneath. That's not how we do a back kick. We do a back kick by coming straight out from our hip, back, and in, right? So no scooping, straight across. It's almost like a side kick, right? So it's the same thing though. We have to rotate our base foot and get our knee up. So we're going to bring our knee here, rotate your base foot and your knee at the same time. So you have a flat table for this, okay? 1, 2, and then rotate your foot back to parallel with the wall, right? 3, 4, Make sure that wall's holding you up so you don't fall over. 8.
Hey.
9.
Hey.
Make sure your foot isn't over-rotating also. Because if you over-rotate, then you're going to dump your knee down and your kick's going to go up again, right?
6.
Okay, last one. Foot parallel with the wall. 10.
Hey.
Good job. All right, so the last part of this is how your toes are oriented on your kick. As you bring your knee up and you rotate your base foot and rotate your kick over, you want to make sure that your toes are at just a slight decline from your heel. So you want to make sure your toes are below your heel. So as you kick out and bring it back, you're not rotated over with your toes up. If you have your toes up, you open up your chest from your back kick, right? So here, base foot 1, knee is 2. We rotate the base foot, we bring the knee up, we kick out with the toes down. Rotate back, knee comes down. 1. Hey! Back. 2. Hey! Around. 3.
Hey.
4.
Hey.
5.
Hey.
All right, so now we're going to put it all together. We're going to do a back kick together. So, our base foot rotates, our elbow points, we look around our shoulder, right towards the camera. Our foot comes up, right? We don't scoop. Comes up, kick out, and down. Again, so we rotate, elbow, look, kick, down. Let's do 5 of these. 1. Hey! 2. Hey! And then step back. 3. Hey! 4. Hey! And make sure you don't get too dizzy. 5. Hey! Perfect. And the one thing we want to make sure we're doing is make sure that knee is level and that our toes are below our heel. If we don't, our back kick looks like this. Or our back kick looks like this. And both of those are incorrect, right? So knee is level, base foot turns, toes are below the heel. Good job, guys. Right?
Say.
Continue.
You say. Alright guys, now we're going to start off with some paddles. So if you have paddles at home, great, use them. If you don't, have a little brother hold a pillow, or a little sibling hold a pillow, you got your parents hold it, or you just kick in the air like you normally do, right? So we're going to start off, we have Mr. Love and Mr. Houston face each other. Mr. Love, drop the paddle please. We're going to start off with a lead leg snap kick, followed by a roundhouse kick. Alright? We're going to have to do it one more time, it's normal speed. Just like that. And if you guys can't follow how fast he is, that's okay. What I want you guys to do is to go as fast as you can possibly go. Alright? Take 1. Very good. Making sure you keep those arms in at home, right? 2. Very good. 3. Nice and fast. 4. 5. 6. 7. Keep that speed up, keep that power up. 8. Very good. 9. Last one, make it count. 10. Very good. Then we're going to switch paddle holders. Say, and you guys don't need to switch paddle if you just have a sibling doing it. Just have them switch sides. So same thing, Mr. Gibson's going to go lead leg snap kick. Just like that. And we're having him switch his feet. Instead of facing you guys, he's going to face this way, so that way you can see how the roundhouse kick is executed. All right? Yes, sir. 1. Just like that. 2. Keep that speed up, power up, arms in. 3. 4. Back, very good. 5. 6. 7. Try and keep up at home if you can. 8. 9. Last one, make it count, super strong. 10. Very good. Switch paddle overs again. This next one, we're going to be doing a roundhouse kick followed up with a back kick. Parents at home, if you guys are holding for your kids, what I want you guys to do when we hold that back kick, it's going to be held like this. And when they throw the back kick, I want you to step away from it. So that if they do happen to over-rotate, they won't be hitting you.
Sir.
That's never fun. Even for us. We get kicked all the time. So again, ground skin, and right into it back. Hey! Just like that. One, hey! Two, hey! And again, keep those arms in, even when you rotate into that back kick. Three, hey! Four, hey! Five, hey! Nice and fast, right? 6, hey! 7, hey! 8, hey! 9, hey! Last one, make it count. 10, hey! Very good. Switch back overs. You guys at home, switch feet.
Sir.
And again, same thing. You have Mr. Eagleton face this way instead of this way, so you can see the different portions of the kicks.
Sir.
So again, ground skin into a back kick, just like that. And making sure that when you do that back kick, you land on that line, right?
Yes,
If
sir.
you're landing off of it on either side, something isn't correct. Okay? One, ground skin, very good. And notice how we landed on his line, right? That's what we want. 2, good. And then back. Very good. 3, 4, slap back. 5. He's also keeping his arms in really well. That's what I want you guys to do.
Sir.
6, 7. Nice and fast, nice and strong. 8, 9. Last one, make it count. 10. Very good, guys. Face forward. Check. Check. Good yet. Check. You're not done yet. You've still got to do your pumse and your kicking sets. So I want you guys to do it 3 times. It's online, it's on YouTube, and it's on our Facebook page. All right? Do them 3 times. Get better. Be awesome. Good job.
Welcome back, everybody. Now we're going to do our cool down. Right now, we're going to start off with a burpee. So what you want to do is first jump as high as you can, reach for the ceiling, then drop down into a push-up. Go nice and slow, because it's a cool down. We're not trying to be ferocious or anything. And go back up. And do another jump. Keep repeating that. We're going to do 10 of them. Hey!
Up.
3, 4,
Up.
5, 6, 7, 10. All right, now we're going to go into flutter kicks.
Second.
So drop on the ground, put your hands on your bottom. You go nice and slow. Flutter your kicks. Flutter your legs like this. We're going to do 15 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, stand up.
Sir.
Check it.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
What do you expect?
Okay, let's keep going. I just kind of want to just go for it right now.
Stretching up.
Sir.
Hana.
Hana.
Duo.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Dase.
Yasi.
Yase.
Yasi.
Nga.
Dua.
Yero.
Yero.
Aha.
Aha.
Dio.
Do.
To the floor.
Sir.
Hana.
Hana.
Duo.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Dase.
Yasi.
Yase.
Yasi.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
Kick shoulder with bar.
6.
To your right.
6.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dase.
Dase.
Yase.
Yase.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
Other side.
6.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dase.
Dase.
Yase.
Yase.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
Splits. Sorry, as we go.
6.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dase.
Dase.
Yase.
Yase.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
Hana.
Hana.
Yo do.
Do.
Yo set.
Set.
Yo ne.
Ne.
Yo dase.
Dase.
Yo yase.
Yase.
Yo ga.
Ga.
Yo do.
Yero.
Yo ha.
Ha.
Sumo.
Sumo.
Sit back down slowly.
Sit.
Reach for the middle.
Sit.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dase.
Dase.
Yase.
Yase.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
The dragonflies.
Sit.
Push your knees down.
Sit.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dase.
Dase.
Yase.
Yase.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
Put one leg out in front of you.
Sit.
Reach for your toes.
Sit.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dase.
Dase.
Yase.
Yase.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
Other leg.
Sit.
Hana.
Hana. Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dase.
Dase.
Yase.
Yase.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
Put both legs out in front of you.
Sit.
Reach for your toes.
Sit.
Hana.
Hana.
Do.
Do.
Set.
Set.
Ne.
Ne.
Dase.
Dase.
Yase.
Yase.
Ga.
Ga.
Yero.
Yero.
Ha.
Ha.
Yo.
Yo.
Sit up.
Sit.
Turn around and fix your uniform.
Sit.
Turn right around.
Sit.
Chariot.
Sit.
Kunye.
Sit.
Great job in your class today, guys. You guys are working really hard, and I know some of this is new, but we're working on new ways to present the same stuff we're doing for each class. Again, we have paddles and bags and bats all for sale. If you guys want one of those, you can contact us at info@bigskymartialarts.com and we can get a time arranged for you to come in. This week is perseverance. This is week 3. We know that we're getting long with these videos, but the consistency in doing them, that's the perseverance. Make sure you don't give up on your classes. Don't give up on doing these at home every day if you can. Again, minimum, we're looking for 4 days a week so that when you come back, you have the best possible chance at tips and a belt test that's going to happen. So perseverance, don't give up on these. Good job, guys.